Hey YouTube, Sean here from Saul Good. Happy Thursday. And I'm not going to be able to visit a site today, unfortunately. No walk. But yeah, I have a day job and I have to work right now. I have to focus on that. And here's the thing, I mean the support on this channel has been incredible. So I'll definitely be putting out more walks and I want to do a video every day. So this is your daily video. But I should probably at this point come up with a plan because there are a lot of places I want to cover on this channel, and I'd like to put them out regularly. But I now have enough of a reason. You guys are showing so much interest that I want to do right by you guys as my audience, and that means I kind of need to do a little bit more planning on the back end and figure out where I'm going to go and maybe do some other preparatory work and stuff like that. So it might be a couple days, maybe even a week before the next like historic site visit. We'll see. I'll try to get cover something this weekend, but for now I really have to work. So I can't really focus on doing any day trips today, or for the rest of the week probably. But I did want to put out a video for you and let you know that that's what's going on. And also, I did have I found a little place that is a little mysterious. So I at the beginning of this video, I'll put a clip. I'll put a clip about showing a house that I drove by while doing a different video, and I'm curious about this house. So here, I'll show it again now so you can see it again. Yeah, so it's looks like a very old building. Maybe not a house. It looks like something more industrial, maybe. So to give you some context, first the first question is I don't know why it's in such disrepair, and I just want to know more about it. Like what was this building, right? And if I don't know any of the history, but it has that interesting medallion on the front. Maybe that's something related to like the arts and crafts movement, or I don't know. It seems like older to me. I get this feeling that it's more like mid 1800s, right? Like in my previous video, you saw the schoolhouse building, by the Pusey Memorial or Pusey site, Pusey Plantation, and that building was built in 1849 or somewhere around then, right? John Morton, or well, in any case, some no, not John Morton. Who? See, I've already forgotten who built that house. Chester? Shoot, sorry. In any case, the building I just showed you looks very similar to that other building. So I think they might be contemporaneous. I'm not sure. Hey, Sean from the future here. I just wanted to interrupt and say that I actually had a good idea. I took one of the images and I put it into an AI program that can look at images and do research based on it. It's called Claude AI. There are many others, ChatGPT, whatever. But I chose Claude, and it actually gave me some interesting information. So here you go. So it immediately identified the location. Well, I kind of gave it the location in an image, but it said the building is probably, based on the design, the architecture. The design it's a two-story box form with dormers and a hipped roof. I don't know what a hipped roof is. I don't know what dormers are. Maybe they're the panels that close the window. what do you call the window? The things you use to close shutters. Maybe it's a shutter is a dormer. I actually don't know. But it says, yeah, it says that the that style is typical of late 19th and early 20th century housing. Um, it's probably Victorian era. Um, Also, like the style is very plain, so it doesn't have, if you look at Victorian era mansions, they're very ornate. But this house seems very plain, like the trimmings are not super fancy. So it's probably like a working class house, which makes sense for the area also. Um, so not like a wealthy mansion. Probably residential, not not a factory like I thought it might be. And then I specifically gave it a picture of ornate that ornament that's on the front of the house, and it said it's called a rosette tile, and so that's cool. So it's a rosette tile of with an Italianate or Queen Anne style design. Um, and apparently that was a common decoration around the turn of the century, of the last century, I guess, late 19th century, early 20th, and um, it says the tile may have been custom made and a reference to local style because it kind of looked the AI program looked at the rosette and the design of the rosette, and it compared it to other designs for rosettes of similar styles. And it said basically a lot of rosettes you can kind of tell that they're mass produced in factories, and this one has like specific. It said like looping ovals or petal shapes that are less routinely found in factory produced ones. Apparently, I don't know how it knows that, but it said because of that, the rosette that's on that building may be a reference to a local style. And my initial impression was arts and crafts, the arts and crafts movement. It looks very much like that, and I know that there are buildings in this area from that time, especially like Rose Valley, where the arts and craft movement was very strong in Delaware County. So that that's interesting. So that rosette tile is from a specific time in history, and it's kind of an artistic thing. And because that rosette is on the building, um, I wonder if the building has historical value just because of that rosette. I'd be interesting to hear from a historian who knows about those things, an art historian or an architecture historian, someone who would know about the value of the rosette and whether only special buildings got those rosettes or if that was more of a general purpose decoration. Because if those rosettes were only put on specific buildings, then I wonder why that building has it. Could be an interesting historical mystery to solve. So, okay, back to the rest of the video. In any case, I'm just curious. I quickly looked at Google, couldn't find anything. If any locals know, and basically that house is in Upland. So, or the building is I think that's Upland. It's like right near the Pusey Plantation, and it's on Front Street in Upland. Um, and yeah, I don't know the address, but I want to say it's either 18 Front Street or something like that. Like it's near a bunch of other industrial buildings. So I wonder if it's an old factory building of some sort. But curious about it. Let me know if anybody has any information. I'd be curious to know what the plans are for that building. If it's salvageable, can it be reborn in some new way? If not, just want to document it before it fully crumbles and is gone forever. So, if you're in Upland or from that area and you know anything about that building, just leave me a comment or something to share what you know. So that's it. Thanks again for all the support. I'll be coming up with a better routine and schedule for the rest of the going forward to cover these little sites, and hopefully get you more interesting history from around Delaware County and Philly and Pennsylvania in general. So um, yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Um, Sorry this is a short one, but hopefully that little house, that little building, is interesting enough for you to, it's a little mystery, and I'd appreciate any help. So figuring it out. So if you know anything, that'd be great. That's the purpose of this video. Um, yeah, happy Thursday. I'm Sean. Thanks for visiting my channel. It's all good. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.